Hey YouTube, Sweetknives here. Thanks for checking out another video. This is going to be talking a little bit about the Buck 110 and brass knives and how to polish them. And so I'm going to jump right in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Lots of awesome content coming out. You won't be disappointed. So let's just jump right in. So we're looking at a Buck 110 that's kind of been, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. It's kind of been a little bit kept in its case, and they get like this. They get tarnished like this, and all over you can see it's, you know, it's just heavily tarnished. Now some people like that. Some people think you should never mess with you know, with the brass, just leave it. And this is what the knife looks like, you know, when it's zoomed out like this. That's what the knife looks like, you know, fully open. But the best stuff I've seen that can make these new again is just hand polishing with Flitz. Flitz. I'll put the link in the description where you can get this on Amazon. But it's the best polish for brass. I've used other things like Brasso and just, you know, many other things. I found Flitz to be the best. Now, some people will use a power buffer to buff this, and that works. But I don't want to damage the wood. I don't want to damage the blade. I don't want to really damage anything. So I found that the best way to do this is by hand. And I'm going to demonstrate it right now. And it doesn't take much work. So basically you just open this up, put a little bit on the, you can put a little bit on the cloth like this. And you're going to have to do this a couple different times. But I'll show you just how easy this is. So you just put a little bit on like this, and you just work it. You just keep working this until it, and you can already see it starting to, shine up. I'll try to zoom in as I'm doing this. Sorry about that. But yeah, you just keep working it, and look at the rag, how dirty the rag is already. So just in a little bit, I don't know if you can see how much better. Like that's that other side, and that's this side. Just in a tiny little bit of working this with this microfiber rag. I'll zoom on. I don't know. That's kind of hard to see that way. But look at how much better that side is, almost mirrored compared to that one. And this is what the rag looks like. So we're just going to keep doing that on each side. And I'm going to show you that this is literally the best way to polish brass. It's not hard. And you got to be careful when you get to the tip side. You don't want to cut yourself. And you want to do the top parts here as well as the back, all along the back here. And you just keep doing it, just like this. And you just keep working it until you get it to how you want it. And look at how dirty that rag is. It's kind of incredible that it uses that, you know, it gets it that dirty. I just put a little bit on, and you just work the areas that need the working. And you just keep doing that until you're happy. You know, it gets, I know it's hard to see on camera. I'm kind of, and you want to do like a little bit right here because you got these pins as well. So you want to get those as best you can too. And now we'll move on to this other side. I think that side's pretty good. You can kind of, it's not quite perfect. Let's do a hair more right there. That part there was really bad. Yeah, I think that's better. A lot better anyway. Okay, now let's start going on the other side. We'll get that side now. Just put a little bit on. And then I use the clean side after I do the a little bit. You want to use the clean side then. That works really good. Now I'm going to move on to this side. Do that a little bit. Can't believe how much. Can't believe how much that gets. Got to use a little bit of elbow grease. You want to get in this little nooks and crannies, any little spot where, you know. But look at how much better that is already, just in a little short time. There's one more area I still want to do, and this is the part you got to be really careful on, but it's this inside part right there. So I'm just going to put a tiny little bit, just a tiny little bit. And you got to be really careful because you don't want to slip and cut yourself. This knife is ultra razor sharp. So we just want to go really easy. See how that, clean that up. Now we're just do a final polish. I'll use this one for the final one. It's a little bit better. I think that completes it, guys. Let's take a look. Quite a bit better. You know, you could spend even more time on it, but from where it was to where it is now, it's a lot better. And all the buck knives can be the buck 110s and several other buck knives that have this brass can be polished this way. This is the Alaskan Guide version of the buck 110. I really like it. I've done other reviews. You can check them out. But this is the power of Flitz. It's a really good polisher. I think it's better than anything else out there. But again, that's my opinion. You can see here in less than about 6 minutes, we completely got this knife basically looking how it would from the factory. And you could have spent a little bit more time on it. So yeah, anyway, thanks for checking out this video, guys. Give me a like if you like what you saw. And yeah, Happy New Year.